Hey guys, what's going on? Today we're going to do something different. We're going to make a healthier version of one of my favorite pies, a pecan pie. If you go to the store, you'll see they have pecan pies in the baking section, and if you look at all the chemicals in there, it's just horrendous. I'm going to show you how to make an easy pecan pie which is delicious and a bit healthier. Let's get started. Alright, for this pie you'll need some measuring spoons. You don't have to do it this way, but I think this is kind of cool. I'm going to be using a graham pie crust. You can also make it from scratch, but you can't make graham from scratch. This one is actually 25% less fat than the regular graham crust, and it's only about $1. So we're going to use that. We're going to need some Reynolds wrap. We're going to need some corn syrup, but you want to use the light. It's 33% less than their regular corn syrup. You need some salt. You need 3 large eggs, room temperature. You need some butter. And here comes Meg trying to get away from us. You're going to need 1 large spoon. You need some vanilla extract. Any brand will do. Of course, you're going to need unsweetened natural pecans. You can get these at Costco for like nothing. I bought a bag, I think it was £1 for like $4. So you need a mixing bowl. Now I'm using organic brown sugar. You can use sugar in the raw as well, or the same as this, but this is what I recommend. You'll need a measuring cup. And this was a pound of this at Costco was $2.73, I believe. I mean, you can make this pie and other pies, which I'm going to be uploading shortly, the instruction and the prep and cooking of it, for just a few bucks, and a healthier and less chemicals. No artificial chemicals. You'll need a whisk, any old whisk, and you'll need 1 pan. Any pan will do. As always, I recommend cast iron. Okay, so the first step we're going to do is to set the oven for 350. Of course, all the ingredients you'll need and step-by-step directions will be listed on the website, link below. To review what you'll need a 3/4 stick of unsalted butter. You'll need 1 1/4 cups of brown sugar, organic, or non if you prefer. You'll need 3/4 cup of light corn syrup, that's this one here. 2 teaspoons of pure vanilla extract. 1/4 teaspoon of salt, excuse me. 3 large eggs. 2 cups of pecan halves, that's this. And we'll make some whipped cream a little bit later. I'll show you how to do that. Very simple. So we're going to now go over to the pan, melt the butter, and whisk the brown sugar. Alright, so we're going to put a pan up. It's now nice and hot. You can hear it sizzling. Put some water on there to make sure it's nice and hot. You can take your 3/4 stick of butter, put it in, melt it. About 3/4. While you do that, you're going to take your brown sugar and put that in there as well. Mix together. You need to use a whisk of this. Very important. Lower the flame to medium. And you want to whisk it until it's nice and smooth, which will be about 1 to 2 minutes, give or take. Again, you want a low simmering flame. You don't want to burn it. I just waited all for the sugar crystals to melt. Get about a minute or two, not that much. Let it sit for a little bit. We're just going to keep on mixing. Just look for a smooth consistency. Still a little choppy. Alright, cut the heat. And we're going to now add the corn syrup, vanilla, and salt. Go to corn syrup. Corn syrup is 3/4 a cup. There we go. Got in. Next, we will add the vanilla, which is approximately 2 teaspoons. One, 2. And now we're going to add the salt, which is 1/4 teaspoon. All that mixed in, we're now going to go over to the bowl. We're going to lightly beat the eggs and combine with the corn syrup mixture. All right, in the medium bowl, we're going to crack 3 eggs and lightly beat them. Making sure that there's no shell in the bowl. Never good. Zoom out a little bit. Now we're going to whisk this briefly and then add the corn syrup mixture and whisk again. After that, we're going to prepare the pie crust. And then bake for approximately 15 minutes to an hour. There we go. Oops. Here we go with the corn syrup mixture. As you can see, it's settled nicely. I'm going to pour this mixture into this bowl. And then whisk again. Put that in there and pour. There we go. All right, let's mix. I'd mix probably a good minute or so, maybe 2. I'll make sure it's all nice and mixed. All combined completely. nice and smooth. So the way I like to tilt the bowl so I can get a better consistency when I'm whisking. Some like this, some don't. You could also use an automatic blender as well. I find something like this, manual is better. There we go. Right here is your crust. Very simply, opens up. Take out the plastic. It'll come out eventually. Hopefully. There we go. Nice crust. Take your pecans. Put it in there. Go. I'm running out of pecans. Here we go. Just pour it over. It'll fill in nicely. Close over the edges again. Be careful the way you do this. Because it is very liquidy. You don't want to move it that much. And there we go. Alright, and we take this and we put it in the oven for 50 minutes. Okay, so here we go. Here is the final product of our pecan pie. We put it in the oven for about 50 minutes. Now you just have to let it cool, and there you go. Pretty simple, and a bit healthier. I mean, it's pecan pie. After that, very simply, you just, should you want to, you take some heavy cream, you take your whisk, you pour it in to your bowl, whisk it for about 2 minutes, and here you go. Get fresh whipped cream. If you want a little sweeter, put a dab of powdered sugar in there, and mix it again. And there you go. All nice and relatively healthy, at least less chemicals. And you know, try to make a dessert as healthy as possible, even if it's pecan pie. So with that said, I hope you enjoyed this video. Any questions, feel free to message me. Stay tuned to the next dessert video I'll be hosting in the next few days. Thanks.